You've just completed the first steps in taking control of your future today with a self-directed IRA here at Next Generation Trust Services. Today I'm going to be showing you the steps to complete our application kit. Soon after this is complete, we can open up your account and get you investing. Here's our application checklist that will help you out step by step along the way as you fill out your application kit for a self-directed retirement plan. On the first page of the application, we will need your legal name, as well as your residential address, and if you have a separate mailing address, you will list that below. Below the mailing address, we do need your county and occupation. Below that, we'll need your date of birth as well as your Social Security number. We'll move on up to the top right. You will check one box for Mr., Miss, or Doctor. And just below that, we'll need your marital status. Underneath your marital status, you'll type in any applicable phone number, fax, and the email address is required. And you can check what is your preferred method of contact. Just below your contact details, you can check the box yes or no as to whether or not you would like to review your accounts online, have online access to your statements. Also required, just below that, in the next section, we will need to know how you heard of Next Generation Trust Services. Who were you referred by? And do you have any promotional codes? Just underneath this, you will check the type of retirement plan account you wish to open at Next Generation. You can open a traditional IRA, a Roth IRA, self-employed IRA, simple IRA. You can open up a beneficiary IRA, as well as a health savings account. We'll go to the second page of the application. The first section, we will need to find out how you are funding your new self-directed retirement plan account. Are you making your annual contribution to start this? Are you transferring from an existing IRA, or is it a rollover from an unlike plan or an old 401k? Let us know here. In the next section, you will indicate the beneficiaries on your account. In this first paragraph, this blank line, you will print your name. Then we can go to the bottom section where you will indicate your primary beneficiaries as well as your contingent beneficiaries with their Social Security number, address, as well as date of birth. And most important is their share percentage. It does need to equal 100%. Once you've filled out your beneficiaries, you can go down to the bottom where you will sign and date. If you are in a spousal consent state and your spouse is not your primary beneficiary, they will need to sign this form as well and date. On the third page of the application, we are appointing the custodian. You will initial this white box within this green box at the bottom, acknowledging that you received the fee disclosure and the custodial plan agreement, which is the 5305, and you will sign and date the bottom. The next page is the fee schedule. Any fees, any charges that Next Generation will have will be listed on this form. There are no hidden costs. On this form, you will select one fee option. Fee option 1 is based on the number of assets, and fee option 2 is based on the account value of your IRA at Next Generation Trust Services. Towards the bottom, billing options, you will check this first box. If you'd like to receive a printed invoice for your administration fees moving forward. The second box is if you want to keep a credit card on file and have the fees charged to the credit card. If you select neither box, the fees will be taken out of the account value, the cash value of your retirement plan here at Next Generation. You will sign and date this form, as well as print your name on top of the signature line. The next form is the client release form. This tells us that Next Generation did not give you any investment advice and that you are responsible for making your own retirement plan decisions and that you've done your own due diligence on any investments that you're looking to make. You will date the top. You will print your name on this second line. This form will require your signature in front of a notary. It is required that it is notarized in order to set up your account. The next form is the transfer form. You will, if you are moving funds from another plan, you will either fill out the transfer form or the rollover form. So if you currently have an IRA with another custodian, you will fill out the transfer form if you are moving the IRA between like plans. So if you're opening up a traditional IRA here and you have a traditional IRA with another custodian, you will fill out this transfer form. You'll fill out you as the account holder, your name, your address, your telephone number, and your Social Security number. Just below that, we will need the information regarding your current custodian, including account number and address where transfer forms will be received. Telephone number and contact number or contact name are optional. Just below that, the type of account to be transferred. You will select the type of account where you are transferring from. So in the example I gave before, you have a traditional IRA. In this line, traditional IRA with your current custodian. And in this line, you are opening a traditional IRA at Next Generation. You will select why you're an eligible person to perform this transaction. Most of the time, it is because you are the IRA holder. You will check that box. Just below that, you'll let us know if it's a complete transfer. Are you moving the entire value of your retirement plan over to Next Generation, or is it a partial transfer? If it is partial transfer, you will check cash and let us know the value of what you're moving over to Next Generation. On the second page of the transfer form, we'll skip down to delivery instructions. Letter A is, how would you like us to send this transfer request to your current custodian? Would you like for us to mail it, express deliver it? And if applicable, if they accept a fax, you can give us their fax number and we can do that. How would you like the cash from your current custodian to come to Next Generation? Is letter B. You can mail it, they can mail it, or send wire. And if you chose express deliver or wire for any of the options, how are you going to pay with those fees? Check, credit card, or we can deduct that from your account. In the signature and acknowledgement section, there's a blank line in this paragraph. You will type the type of IRA that you are opening at Next Generation. We will require your signature and the date just below that. The other option is a rollover. So if it is coming from an old 401k or an unlike plan, you will fill out the rollover document. Like before, you'll fill out your name, address, phone number, and Social Security number. and you will give us the information of your current custodian, where the funds are coming from. We also ask that you tell us the type of plan that you are rolling over from. If it is a 401k, you will check the box for other qualified plan and type in 401k. Again, tell us why you're an eligible person to perform this transaction. Most of the time, it is because you are the plan participant. Sometimes with rollovers, you're unsure of the exact value that you are moving over to Next Generation, but you can provide an approximate cash value as to what you're looking to roll over. At the bottom, in the paragraph, the second line, there is a blank line there. You will type in the type of account you're opening at Next Generation. On the last line of the paragraph, it asks for the value of the rollover. Again, you could type in that approximate value. And just below that, we will need your signature and the date. For both the transfer and the rollover, it is required that you send us an account statement from your resigning custodian. The interested party limited power of attorney form is optional. If you would like somebody to be able to call Next Generation and gather information regarding your account, you will fill out the interested party designation as well as sign the form. If you're looking for a limited power of attorney, somebody that would be able to make investment decisions and sign documents on your behalf, you would fill out this limited power of attorney form and sign the document. If they are a limited power of attorney, it is required that this form is notarized. The next page of the application kit is the credit card authorization form. With this, we do require your personal information, including address, telephone number, and email address. You will type in all of your credit card information, and just below that, the type of fees that you want to be billed on this credit card. You can select only annual fees. It can be a one-time charge, but if you're keeping it on file, you'll select all fees. It does require your signature and the date. The only other thing that's required is an form of identification. This could be a driver's license, a passport, or a permanent resident card. And once you've done that, including notarizing the client release form, you can mail the originals back to Next Generation Trust Services. Then we can provide you with an account number, and we can get you investing. If you have any questions, you can give the office a call at 888-857-8058, or you can email info, that's info, at nextgenerationtrust.com.